later on on it.
Mm.
Ouch! I saw. What's the question today?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't change it yet.
What?
Ouch. What's the question for today? What's up, Nanny05? How are you? How is your day going? I love you. Did you win? Oh, you told me you got third. Yeah.
Okay.
I am doing great. I got almost everything that I wanted to do done today. Almost everything. But there's still some more time left in today. What's up, Madison? Sleeping? Did you stay up too late last night? I did too. There were a couple people that kept me in here until 2 o'clock this morning, which is why I didn't get done what I wanted to do today. I'm not gonna say any names, but they know who they are. I tried to wake up early, but it just wasn't happening. So you woke up early and went back to sleep? Is that what happened? Must be nice. Must be nice. What is your favorite word to start with? Up before sunrise. Fecal. Are you in the States? Not in word list. Oh, that's awesome. I got to spend 3 days in Bahrain. It was hot. So fecal does not work. I added it to my list, so I will get it added. I don't know when I'll get it added, but I'll get it added. What's the temp right now? All right, you check. I gotta pull this up on my phone.
You gotta tell me, does it have to?
Hang on, I gotta holler for my kid. What's up, Vibes? I'm good. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta yell for my kid. Alright, sorry about that. Turn that down. 36 is not bad. It is, it was 39 here today. Dorky. Vibes, we stayed up entirely too late last night. That is a fact. And oh yeah, I'm sure it does. let's see, when did I leave? I was in Bahrain in, I think it was February, so it wasn't too bad then. Holy cow, from 36 to 60. Oh, you're also in the middle of the night, so that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm sorry, my daughter planned a sleepover and the person is texting me. 2 seconds. Just check. Kids, they'll make plans and don't tell you till the last second. Okay. Yeah, so I was getting out of the Navy at the time, and I had to stay. I flew off. I was on an aircraft carrier in the Gulf, and I had to fly off and stay in Bahrain until 3 until they could get me back to the States. Let me catch up. February is winter to us. Yes, February. Well, February is also winter for us. I think we're on the same, the latitude, or close to it anyway. You do what to your parents? Oh, schedule stuff without telling them? That was Deers? Vibes, dude, you were on it today. Yeah, I don't remember doing that to my parents, but I probably did. Alright, there we go. We are set to go. I think I got everything ready. Yeah. That's what my older two do. They say, hey, I'm going to so-and-so's house. I'll be back in 2 days. Okay, well, call me when you get there. You have the picture of the bridge in Turkey on your profile. That's, am I remembering that correctly? Nanny05? See, I got a good memory sometimes. What's your favorite pet? That's... Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. English is not my best subject. And how I made a word game, I don't know. I haven't had an opportunity to visit Turkey. I would like to. I heard it's really pretty. Mine. So my favorite pet is gonna be my dog, but I have 2 dogs, and one of them. And you major in it. One of them is a puppy, and she is not my favorite. Vibes, were you saying that plant was your favorite pet? Can you guys hear me okay? It's telling me I need to adjust my audio. What's up, Jiro? Two kittens. We used to have an orange tabby, but he got old. He was like 18, and we had to put him down. How are you doing, Jiro? I hope you had a great week. had a friend of mine that went on a mission trip to Turkey and got to see a lot of really cool stuff. He'll show me some pictures. Oh, that sucks. Are they playful cats, or are they just like sit around and loaf around cats? I gotta be honest, Istanbul is probably the only city I know in Turkey. What's up, Athena? How's the Philippines today? How was the movie? Don't do any spoilers. Nice. Vibes, do you have them one of those cat trees where they can climb up and get on stuff? So better at English then, huh, Nanny? So what made you want to study English or major in English? Hey, that's a good reason. That's the only reason that I do what I do for my day job. Because I thought I was good at it. Turns out I am. So did you go to school in Bahrain? That's where you're originally from? So whenever you were looking to get into the medical field, was it like an aptitude test that you had to take to see if you qualified? Athena got it first. I don't think I could do medical. I'm okay with blood. It's just like the getting inside of people and dealing with sick people. Not that I don't have empathy. I have empathy for sick people. Oh, okay. So are you teaching now with your English degree? Oh, that's awesome. So my wife just finished her master's in English last year. Props is the last one, right? That's the last possible thing. What's going on, August? Is there any other possible solutions other than props? I don't see any. Nice. Yeah, so she is currently homeschooling our youngest, who is just entered her 9th grade year in high school, and she's going to look at teaching at the local colleges whenever she gets done Athena, the movie, is it something you would recommend to go and see in theater, or should I wait for it to come out on Disney? So I personally use AI. So I wrote this game with React and TypeScript, and then I had to rewrite it with React Native, so that way I can make a mobile app version. Hopefully that's coming out soon. I mean, I have it done. I just I submitted the Android app, and then I need to submit the iOS app. You don't feel like teaching, Suchi? Well, you can always edit. I know that there's a lot of freelance editors for books and stuff. Who is it? Who is the Spider-Man in this one? They've changed so many times. I probably, honestly, I don't think I have watched. No, I did watch Tom Holland's first one. I don't think I watched his second one. And then between the first Spider-Man and Tom Holland, I forget who the middle guy was, but I don't think I saw any of his. Athena with another. Wait, who got that last one? Vibes got the last one. Yes, Andrew Garfield, that's right. He's a good actor. Pet Parker. Your favorite pet is Parker? Oh no! You're right, but he's not the actor of Spider-Man. It's Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Oh, there's an R in there, Vibes. Miss Ashley, how are you? I don't understand why TikTok won't show me the chat. Athena with the second one. Just figured we'd warm up before we do some harder stuff. Nothing on Brace. Why not? There's a lot of good stuff in there. Alright, we got an I and an S. Mills. Ooh, look at that. I think we should do a filler because you got Wills, you got Phils, you got Gills. Bump. Bump is not gonna work. It's on my list to add, but I haven't added it yet. You told me about that one yesterday. Is Tills a word? Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a bit. Oh, and you got kills. Gifts. So there's no B and no P. All right, so that eliminates a lot. So there's kills, there's dills, there's hills, and there's wills. We only took about half of them out. Hawks. Okay. Nice. See? Fillers work. Fillers work. So this is really stupid. I'm just gonna let y'all know what I'm dealing with at this second. So TikTok Live, the TikTok Live app, it does not show me the chat like how you would see it right here. It has a completely separate panel that it uses for the chat. What's up? Bye. See you later. Have fun.
Bye, Dad.
Be good.
Bye, people. See you around. Don't forget my link for Ernie.
Yeah, I think Mom has it. Athena said bye.
Bye, Tina.
She said bye, Athena. So it doesn't show me the chat, and whenever I record our games to post on YouTube, the chat never appears, which is absolutely stupid. The only thing I can think of, the reason why they would do that is because they, I don't know, maybe a lawsuit or something for somebody saying something bad. But, I mean, there's ways that they can get around that. That was a pretty good game. Lulu, what's up, my little angry face? I am rested. I don't know what Tickfinity is, but I'm gonna write that down. Well, every time that I start a live, it's for security, I guess, so profiles don't appear for everyone. Maybe. Every time I start a live, TikTok tells me that my content is not original, so it won't, like, push it out. And I appeal it every time. but I don't know if my appeal is approved or not. But I wrote that down. Thanks, Athena. I'll look it up. So the only way I can think to get the word out that we are playing this game hey, no worries, thanks for stopping in, is to share it. So I shared it with some of you. What's also stupid is that it won't let me repost it from the TikTok live studio. It only let me share it to whoever I'm following. There is so much work they could do to this. I don't know why they don't just hire me. BRUST. Is that a real word, Nanny? There's no R. Joust. Nice. You're good at this, Vibes. You're good at this. Yeah. So whenever I found an Excel list that had, it was a frequency of use codex, and as I was building this library, I limited it to 5, 6, and 7 letter words. And yes, word Rama is especially crazy. Was it called Crazy Rama? Crazy word Rama. But so as I was going through the frequency of use codex, there were so many words that obviously I had never even heard of. Even just with the 5 letters, I knew maybe only 10%. Why is Jenga is a proper name, and I'm pretty sure that's why Jenga is not allowed. So these are Scrabble rules. But I play around with the letters similar to what you're doing, Annie, but I play around just because I don't know. Alright, picked up an I and an S. Where are we at? Skill. I probably censored that word. Oh, that's right. No L's anyway. Way to pay attention, guy. Who's hosting this? Ooh, man. Oh, yeah. So, Vix. Would Vix be a proper name? It obviously is not going to be a D. I would not do that. So you got Hicks. Is 6 a word? I'm thinking it's going to be Hicks. Hicks it is. Taking up those 3s. Ooh. Well, no, there's at least one P. Bumpy is a solid guess. Oh, man. Be nice vibes. Oh, you got Dumpy or Lumpy? Lumpy. 2 for Lumpy. Lumpy it is. You guys are smart. That's why I like playing with you guys. Teach me all kinds of new words. Y'all keep this interesting. Sure, we can do a timed one. What's your fastest time vibes on your device? Yeah. 10 seconds. That's one of the things I like about the word games, is that I believe you will vibes. It forces me to think, and one of the things that I didn't like about Wordle, which is why I worked on Word Off, is that a lot of those words I had no idea what they meant or what they were. I had never even heard of them. So I wanted something with some difficulty levels, and ended up with Word Off. Is this Barney? What? A janky doodle, I guess. Same concept. I think rinse is a solid guess. Solid guess it is. There you go. All right. You want a timed one? I like how supportive you guys are. All right. Vibes knows how this game works. So, what we need to do is we need to get some words. I need words from you. There's 6 of us in here. I need at least 2 words apiece. So that way I can have enough words to throw in there as they pop up because of this lag with TikTok. If TikTok was instant, this would be awesome. You'll do wheat. Poor Joe. Poor Joe. All right, so we got flake and stock. And wheat and scout. Flake, stock, wheat, and scout. All right. That may be enough. Oh, I need to turn on, nobody told me, I need to turn on our records. So we need to zero out today. Okay, I'm gonna ask you for a favor, and I wouldn't normally do this, but we need to get more people in here in order to get these words going, so that way I can see them for this rapid word. So I'm gonna ask you to share this live. It's not something I'm gonna do often, but in order for us to get enough words repeating and flowing through the chat, why couldn't you repost it? Is it TikTok censoring me? They're just jealous. That's what it is. TikTok is jealous because this is such an awesome game and they're upset that they didn't come up with it first. Let me see. Well, it let me repost it. It let Nanny repost it. Maybe it's just you, Athena. Maybe it's just you. Okay, so I don't care if they show up or not. I really don't. So this game, we gotta get the. It may also be a I don't have anything set up on my end to make it regional, but you never know. It could be. So what we need to do is get those vibes. You're in the States. All right, I don't know what's going on. I don't care. It is what it is. It can be the 6 of us. Okay. So, let me go back up to our words. I got stock, I got wheat, I got scout. Stock, wheat, and scout. All right, let's see. I just did all the only one I did new was you. What is going on? All right, we know that there starts with an S. Let me do flake. All right, so we got an S, an A, and an E. An S, an A, and an E. S-P-A-N-E, Spain. That doesn't work. Come on, dude. Shame. Ah. Share, S-H-A-R-E. Oh. Shape or shade? Or shave? You got shape, shave, or shade? Yes. Well, we're gonna hope for the best. Fingers crossed that we don't get robbed. I don't want to see any of that. We did forget a filler. And with a word like S-H-A, of course we should have done a filler. Shane is a name, and I don't think that Shane crosses over. Alright, so what are we going to do? A P, a V, or a D? P, a V, or a D? This is going to be your call. This getting robbed is not going to be on me. There's a written rule on this TikTok live that it cannot be the hostess' fault. Because then he goes to bed upset that he let you down. So your call, a P, a D, or a V. Athena with the P. One, two for P, three for D. All right, Vibes, you got the tiebreaker. And don't you dare say a V. All right, let's see who's gonna be right. Because Vibes is gonna do me dirty, and she's gonna say a V. Vibe says D. All right, shade. Vibes and Nanny win. Athena, you owe them money. You owe them a ticket to go see Spider-Man. Alright, remind me if we get down to 4 that we need to do a filler. I'm gonna put a little sticky note. Do a filler on 4. Alright, so we got Snipe and we got Adieu. Snipe and Adieu. Give me a couple more. Snipe and Adieu. Snipe, Adieu, and Drift. Snipe, Adieu, Drift, and Rough. All right, those should be good. We got to get it in 2. I mean, 2 is whenever we get down to under the 20 seconds. All right, give me a word with an S. Let's do Rough. R-O-U-G-H. Only an S, an H, and an E. Feast. Oh, that should have been an H. Heads. Okay, so it's not going to be... There's an A in it. The E is not going to be in the second spot or the last spot. And there are plurals in this game, so don't forget that. Ashen. What is that? That was a great guess. Why never mind? We didn't put anything in the same spot. Hates. H-A-T-E-S. Do we need to do a filler? No T. Oh, you're right. There is no T. Alright, let's see what we do know. What we do know is the E goes here. The S can either go in 3 or 5. The A can go in 2 or 5. And the H can go in 1 or 2. So none of that is helpful. Needless to say, none of that is helpful. Hales. All right, so we got Haves. Hazes. Daggum Z. Daggum Z. I'm gonna have to highlight the Z, make it like bright and yellow. We have lost 26. I don't like that. 26 at 200, that's 10%. It always gets us. It's either the Z or the J. It's ridiculous. Cloud, Pinky, and Stare, and Gizmo. Yeah, we're gonna find that out real quick. Cloud, all right, Athena, give me a word. You can't give me the same word as Vibes. That's against the rules. Stock? Alright. Of course. Alright, we got a G word. Let's do S-T-A-R-E. T-A-R-E. Alright, we got a G, an A, and an R. No S's. Grass. It's a G-R-A word. G-R-A-I-N. There's an N. G-R-A-N. Grand. Athena. Solid. Oh man, we haven't even been paying attention to the time. What are we doing here? Are we playing a time game or not? 31. We have to pay attention to the time. Oh, for sure. That's not even in question. There is no question on whether or not we can beat 31. Athena with stock. Polka. Polka dancing. Every time I hear the word polka, I think of John Candy in Home Alone. The Polka King. Stock, polk, quirk. Stock, polka, and quirk. All right, let's see. Wow. So there's definitely no K. We didn't get anything. Nothing at all. What is going on with that? Mary? M-A-R-R-Y. I'm gonna see if it'll let me repost it from my phone. Grand, G-R-A-N-D. Oh, only got the R and the A. Well, this is the last opportunity. Brave, Braze, Let's test Brave. Have y'all seen going around TikTok right now that that girl Raygun from Australia, the breakdancer at the 2022 Summer Olympics? She's getting a Netflix documentary. Obviously, it's going around TikTok, so I don't know if it's true, but that's kind of absurd. I can't even find my own life. TikTok makes things so difficult. I don't even know anymore. I give up. I don't care if it's the five of us. I'm just trying to help you all out. Start with the Ouija. Start with Ouija and Scene. Ouija and Scene. Give me 3 more words. Wheat and stock, of course. We're gonna have to have stock. How you doing, Miss Ashley? How is your week going so far? Now that we're at the weekend. What do we have? Ouija, Scene, Wheat, and Brain. Nothing. Man, that A didn't want to go anywhere. I am doing fantastic now that you're here. Okay, so I'm guessing this is your first time watching, which is awesome, by the way. Word Off is exactly the same gameplay as Wordle, Wordrama, and all those other ones. Same gameplay, same style. The only difference, well, not the only difference. So I added a score, and we are actually playing a rapid word game mode inside Word Off, and it's a timed game. There's daily challenges, there's a regular continuous gameplay, there's timed games, and a couple other different things. We are currently playing the timed game. So cyan means it's in the correct position, pink means that it's in the wrong position. I know that was a lot, and I apologize for that. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So for the time game, what we do down here on the bottom is we have our fastest times for the day. Mazed. There was just too much. And then up at the top, we have our lifetime fastest times. And so Vibes actually has the fastest time. She got it in the first word at 0 seconds. And I don't know how anybody is going to beat that, but I'd be impressed if somebody did. It was the Z again. What is going on with that? We need to start doing Z words. Start with Gizmo every time. One day it'll be Gizmo. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'll check as soon as I get done with the live and respond back to you. I apologize. So, yeah, I don't know what I was doing yesterday, but I did not see it. I'm gonna pull it up right now because I feel bad about not answering you. Prize, Frizz, a double Z. What are we doing with that? Did you send me the questions in a message, Miss Ashley? Because I am not seeing your name anywhere. TikTok is still saying my live visibility is restricted. Your live is not eligible for recommendations and is restricted in search results because it contains unoriginal or reproduced content. That is completely rude of them. Quit using AI and actually come take a look. Prize, frizz, fault. What? Okay, give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can connect with Miss Ashley. Come on. Miss Ashley Rainbow. Okay, now I got it. Ah, nice try. Anyway, so prize, frizz, and fault. Prize, frizz, and fault. You got the wrong person, Miss Ashley. Prize, frizz, and fault. Let's do fault. A-U-L-T. Prize, frizz, and fault. All we got is the R and the U. There is no Z this time. I know that for a fact. Curry. C-U-R-R-Y. Curry was a great guess. Chum. Chum. We're missing a word. There's no C. Spurs.
I want a sweet treat.
You want a sweet treat?
Yeah.
I don't have a sweet treat.
I need a sweet treat.
Sours. Oh, there was no P.
Can we drive to the Buc-ee's in Waller so I can get an iced coffee?
I can't go anywhere.
Why?
These people need me.
He's not Batman.
I am
The live does not need him.
Batman.
Exactly.
Bruh.
Morn. Sorry. M-O.
I'm sorry, I
M-O-U-R-N.
distracted the chat.
Morn. Vibes with the win.
I want a sweet treat.
Guys, I'm sorry. She says I have to go. She wants a sweet treat. It means I can't play
I
anymore.
need a sweet treat.
There's popsicles in the refrigerator.
Oh my god, I had a popsicle yesterday.
Alright, if Vibes gets this in one, you gotta get a popsicle.
No, because I don't want a popsicle. I want a sweet treat.
You are 19 years old with your own money and your own car.
Dude, listen, I gotta get... What?
The boy is calling me.
Ah!
Don't yell. These people don't want you yelling in their ear.
I'm sorry, people.
Blaze and Ouija. Alright, if Vibes gets this in one on Blaze, you gotta go to your popsicle.
I don't want a popsicle, I want a sweet treat.
We'll go get a sweet treat.
I can't. Don't listening to me.
O-U-I-J-A. Nothing, Vibes. What is going on here?
If I get it in one, you have to take me to get a sweet treat.
Where am I gonna go?
Dude. Parks. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Alright, it's got a K. It's got a K. Hacks. Oh, hacks or sacks? We'll do hacks. See if we can rule something out. Who writes a word and doesn't put a C next to the K?
Hanks.
Is it Hanks? Is that the only one?
Yeah.
So Nanny 05 is also studying English.
Oh, what a goat. What a goat.
Oh, that's not the right one. So it's not Hanks.
Oh, Hawks is kind of a W, literally.
Hawks. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Vibes got it in 6. That means we gotta go get a sweet treat. Oh my god. Don't put me on blast right now. Do not put me on blast.
These people want to know who is trying to take me away from
I need a sweet treat.
Vibe says hi.
Hi. You can take a break. For
Yeah,
like,
I
for
will.
like 20 minutes.
I cannot leave the live open and
I know you
go away
Pause
for
the
20
line.
minutes.
Pause the line. I just want a sweet treat.
Quake and
Okay,
froth.
when the live ends, can we get a sweet treat?
Quake and froth. What's up, Lee?
Can we?
It'd be 11:30.
Okay, can we?
All right.
Yes!
Got Quake and froth. Lee, give me a word.
Well, be nice. Please
Give me a word. All right, please. I'm sorry. I apologize. Welcome to the live, man. I hope that your week was doing awesome.
Was doing awesome.
Yeah, was doing awesome. Is that what
I
it said?
hope
Was
it's
doing
still
awesome.
doing awesome.
No, it's the weekend. It's Saturday night. The week is over with.
It's Friday. It's Saturday,
Quake.
Sunday.
Froth. Man.
No.
Rains. Great word.
I bless the rains. Is that gonna get us copyrighted?
I don't know. We are not doing great tonight. And I don't know what's going on. Cigar out of the left field with from Lillard. I'm a little tongue twisted.
go get a water if I'm gonna be entertaining the people.
Go get water so you can help entertain the people. Entertain the. These people came for a show.
Oh gosh.
They didn't come for a game, they came for a show. I'm trying to do more about drinking water. I'm not very good with it. Draft, for one. I have a feeling that that Nanny's gonna get it in one on draft. I'm gonna relax my fingers so that way I can type fast. I really want your name to be up there next to Vibes. Vibes'? Nanny, would it be Vibes' name or just Vibes' name? Draft and Elite. Draft and Elite. Souls is a crazy word. Of course it's got an F in it. Alright, it's got an F, an O, and an R. An F, an O, and an R.
Is it Forge finally?
F-O-R-G-E. Forge.
Oh my
Forge.
gosh.
Maddie with the win.
How many we gotta get us?
18 seconds on the clock. I have not been paying attention to what we've been doing. I think all the other ones have been over
Like 30 seconds.
a minute.
Oh, yikes, Bubba. Our live goal, if you guys missed it last time, I got one in 7 seconds, and the live goal became to beat me. She earned that treat, I don't know. You see one logo. Trust me.
See if you can figure out how to get to the live from my profile so that way I can repost it because I couldn't figure out how to do it.
What are you talking about?
So like you pull up the live and then you can repost the live.
Roadrunners closes at 12.
I
They
don't
have a
know what
40% military discount.
I don't know what Roadrunners
coffee.
is. Oh.
Wait,
Find the live and repost it.
you can't.
Yeah, you can. I've been doing it. Haven, Quote, and Gizmo.
You can't. You're live. You can't watch live
I
because
know
you're live.
I don't want to watch lives.
But you're live, so you can't see it.
It worked yesterday.
Okay, I don't know. How did you
Haven?
do it yesterday?
I don't know. That's why see, that's how I did it yesterday. Is that the right one?
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I did it yesterday.
Repost. And also,
Haven, Quote, and Gizmo.
add to story.
Let's do Gizmo. Gizmo. Man, we are getting nothing tonight. This game does not like us today.
Boom. Reposted.
Awesome. Print. Print for the win. 29 seconds. Let's update that timer. Knock that 31 down, because Drink to start. Drink to start. Drink and flame.
I'm glad you're about this grind, because low-key, I'm sick. Sick of the grind.
Drink, flame, and quote. Well, I've got too much invested in it to quit
Don't
now.
hate the player, hate the game.
Drink, flame.
It's a motion party, you cannot get in.
We got an AME. An AME. Tames.
Tame Impala. You know something?
Ooh, 23 seconds. What?
Nothing, you wouldn't get it.
A something MES. It's gotta be Ames. AIMES.
There's
Nope,
no
there's
I
no I.
coming.
Acme's.
Athena the goat.
I like this jazzy funk. I don't know about y'all.
I'm not feeling
I'm digging it.
I'm not feeling it.
Athena said hi, Maddie.
Hey, Athena.
She even spelled your name. Well, I said
Wrong.
correctly.
She spelled it
I said it
wrong.
correctly. Athena went and saw the new Spider-Man today.
Dude, I'm excited for her. That's pretty awesome.
Scout and Whims. And we found out that Nanny lives in Bahrain.
Bahrain? Oh my god, we got Bahrain in
Yeah, the Philippines. Jess, what's up? You're about to go live in a few minutes, Jess. What are you doing here? Scout. Whims. Jess, what are you doing? You do not need to do that. Thank you for it, though. Thank you for the heart me. Competition, nothing. There is no... I am not even in your league. Adore. We got an RO word. Grove. Grove. Oh man. Drove or prove? Drove? What?
Proof? That one's good.
Athena's saying that TikTok will notify me that I'm not active if there are no gifts or heart messages. The likes. That's so stupid. I mean, so they've already said, Jess, that my live is not able to be searched because I don't have original content. And I don't know about you, but a custom game, and I've never been live before. That's all custom. So, forget TikTok. Who needs them? I wonder if they're doing that with... I'm gonna have to ask. I wonder if they're doing that with other people who go live with Wordle or Wordrama. They're not even the developers of the game. I love your lives, Jess.
Just begin on live?
Jess does begin on live. She had me cracking up so bad the other day. I was laying in bed. I was trying not to wake up Mom.
That's so funny.
I told her she had to stop.
Can I pop that thing on your face?
I'm gonna pop your thing on your face.
It's like,
Stop.
guys.
Slant and quirk. Yeah, it's inspired by Wordle, but I mean, it's got none of the same colors. All it does is have the same grid and the same gameplay. All right, yeah, I'll try and jump on as soon as these people let me go. I'm held hostage.
And we gotta get a sweet treat.
Ooh, slant was a great word. STAND. 6 seconds. 6 seconds.
Did you say 6 seconds?
I said 6 seconds. We're
6
gonna bump the
seconds?
7 seconds off.
No!
Not off, but we're bumping it down. We're bumping it down. See, I can help if you guys get 4 out of the 5. wonder if it's just because I don't have enough followers or because I'm lame. That one was yeah, Slant was definitely you. I wonder if it's I don't have enough followers or I'm just not cool enough. Six seconds. 0, 6. Of course, I don't get my name on the board because it wasn't in one. Yeah, I'm nowhere close to that. I'm still trying to figure out TikTok though. Doesn't it go over? Yeah, yes, I just added it. Because that is a fast time. My 6th live. Yes, it is my 6th live. That's correct. What is wrong with you?
6 seconds. 6 seconds.
Yeah, so I haven't been on TikTok that long. The only reason I'm on TikTok is because of the game. And I've probably only been on TikTok for 2 months, 3 months, or something like that.
No.
Athena said you're funny.
Thanks, Athena.
She's funny looking. You are beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So one day I hope to be over 1,000 people. Oops, wrong thing. Wrong thing again. Come on. That was weird. With your help, Athena, I have no doubt that I will. I'm just so glad that at least 5 people like the app. That's really what I'm excited about.
That's so cute! Yay! Wait, the app is out?
Well, not yet, but I mean the game. It's out. It's a web app. Quest awoke and windy. Quest awoke and windy. Risen. Nada. Let's do Slick. Ooh, nice. Alright, so you got S, there's probably a K, I, and then there's probably 2 L's. But I'm gonna let y'all decide, because that's the only thing I can come up with. 40 seconds. Alright, we'll add 40 to the clock. Oh, I accidentally deleted the other one. That's alright, we didn't want the 30 on there anyway. No. Where are we at?
Okay,
40.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
I have to have a conversation
Oh, yeah.
with the gang. The gang is more important.
I don't know. It just doesn't become.
I know where I stand. I know my importance. I'm joking. Alive. Alive. Alive and found. Man, I was hoping to pull out a few letters. Oh, I put the I back in the same spot. I didn't even see that. Riser. Ooh, that was a good word. Risky. Nice. Let's go. All right, we got to beat the 29 seconds on this one. That's going to be the goal. Beat the 29 seconds. Get the 40 seconds out of there. And only with your help can we do this. It's your words. Your words, my fingers. I'm fast as lightning. As long as I don't mess up. I do and prank. I do and prank. Coco. I do, prank, and Coco. Alright, let's see. Ooh, starts with an A, an I, and an E. We're at 17 seconds. Oh, Ariel's not in the word list. I believe that's a name. I don't know if it has a non-named meaning. Aries, A-R-I-E-S. Ooh, that's not also not in the word list. I got it written down. What else could it be? Is Apier a word? No. Give me a filler word. Alien. Come on. Dude, that took forever. I could not figure that one out at all. That was tough. It's such an easy word, too. Why these
Yep. You know, one of the reasons.
these censorships, it goes too far sometimes. That's a little much. But whatever. Whatever. Adieu and Coco. Adieu and Coco. trying to see if I can find an email to TikTok to let them know that my content is original and that we want more people in here helping us. Coco and Broil. ADIEU. Ooh, starts with an A. Let's go with a BROIL. Alright, we got an A, an E, and an L. Is it alien again? No, because there's no I. That would have been funny though. ALEVE? No. I like it though. A lathe? Now we're just making stuff up. No. That was a good word. But apparently not good enough. A tail? Not a bad try. Agile, that's what it is. GILE. Oh, what? There was no I. Dang it. You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. There's no K. I was thinking of ankle. So there's no double A. It could still be a double E. There's... What about apple? Apple. Good call. Good call, vibes. I didn't see that one coming. I'm gonna select all this and see if I can make it do easier words. That was dumb. Guava? Vibes with the fruit. Tribe? Guava and tribe. Give me one more. Guava, tribe, and what are we doing? Fruitses? Fruitses. We're doing fruitses here. Guava? Nope. PEACHE. Let's try cocoa. Nope. They didn't. Oh, I knew the 8. Well, I didn't know they didn't go there. Alright. Let's see if we can get some more letters. There's no C. Alright, there's an I, a T, and an A. An I, a T, and an A. Weights. Ooh, man. Alright, we got an S. We got an S and a T. There's no S at the end, Christopher. Saint. 5 with the win again. $59 seconds. These surely are not knocking off any of our 20 or 40 times. Scout. Got one word, scout. All right, Nanny, let's see what this does. Scout and alive. A T, a U, an I, and an L. Tulip. T-U-L-I-P. Ah, I was hoping so hard. B-U-I. So it doesn't end in a T. Nice. Way to go. 53 seconds. That's okay. We haven't lost in a long time. What's our streak again? Streak of 14. So last night, Joe and I Joe, me, and I don't remember Vibes if you were there or if it was Lala. I can't remember who, but we got to a streak of 36 until we lost it. You was there. That's right. It was so late. Cannot be doing that again. I'm too old for that. What's going on, Aaron? Until to start. Until to start. Until and Coco. You like that word now, huh, Coco? Elect. Until, elect, and Coco. Oh, my bad. Psh, you're right. Alright, we got an E, an N. I thought it was built. And an I. Yes, at least they got letters. There's no way that's a word. What is that? E-X-I-O-N? I'm gonna write that down, Manny. E-X-I-O-N. Give me a filler word. I can't figure out what this is. I think it's gonna be an ing word. Psh, that didn't help. Oh, we put the N back in the same spot. What would it be if it was this? There's nothing, right? Ewing? Maybe it's not an ing word. Alright, give me a different filler word. Nay. N-E-I-G-H. Do you want to use the N and the E, or do you want to use completely different letters? Because the nay will only put us R-I-G-H-T. R-I-G-H-T. So we know there's no T, but that's okay. Excuse me. Alright, well, it starts with the E. It's got to be an ing word. There is no R. Did we do an R earlier? Right, there's no R. That's what I was thinking. That's not in the word list. Eyeing. That's what it was. I thought that's actually what I was thinking. I was thinking it was eyeing. I just didn't want to say it. That was a hard one. I don't know what's going on with these words today. Get out, get back in. Refresh this whole game. Give me something easier, word off. Seriously. Howdy to start. It's saying we've been playing so much that we need a little more challenge. Howdy and large. Howdy and large. Howdy, large, and blimp. Those are good ones. U-T-Y. Ooh, nice. Got the P and the O. Let's try, let's go with large. All right, P-O-U-L-A-R. Polar. P-O-L-A-R. 14 seconds. Vibes with the wind. 14 seconds. We got two screens going on and I get confused where my mouse is. 14 seconds. 0, 1, 4. Get rid of that 40. 14 seconds. Thank you, Nanny. We are going to take that 40 out of there. So I submitted a ticket to TikTok and told them that they are completely wrong and that my content is unoriginal. And that they need to get their act together, or else I'm marching down there. We'll see what it does. Me and all my followers will come down there to their doorstep. I don't know. I do not know. Vital and quote to start. Catalina, how was work today? I am sorry to hear that, but I am so glad that you are off work, and I'm sure that you are as well. Thanks for the heart me, Catalina. You do not have to do that. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just suggesting that you can save your money and not send me a heart me. You don't have to do that. I'm just here so that way I can make sure that the game is working fine. I'm going to be playing the game one way or another. I just thought it would be fun to play it with you guys. Vital, quote, and gizmo. Alright, we found the T. There's an A and an E in the word. Did you just get off, Catalina? Oh, okay. So Exact moves the T out of the way. See if we can place the E in there. Alright. So we got A, T. E's gotta go here. What are we doing? You got meats, beats, Pete's, feats. Oh, man. Alright, so you got neats. You probably have Pete's, like a peat bog. Right? Is that how you spell that? Meats, Pete's. Is feet's a word? It's M. Oh, and you got neats. Is it? I still trust? Humph. Lymph. Lym or HUM. I could also be Yeats, but I think Yeats is spelled differently. Let's do. Oh, it could also be Heats. I don't want to do that. Nope. I'm glad I didn't hit her. Humph. Ah, that's stupid. Yeah, I see the seats. Alright, let me back up. So we got seats. We got meats. We got seats and meats. Oh, you got heats. And you got neats. Alright, so you magical word comer-upper with theirs. Shown. Sick word. Great filler. Great filler. Great call. Nice catch. Catalina with the win. I'm giving that one credit to Catalina. Good job. Because you called seats, didn't you? Yep, you called seats. Ah, I hit the U. What am I doing? Go ahead. I hit the U. I started the game. Timer start was on me. False start. Rewind the clock. We got an F. F R. There's no R. That does not put the F in that position. Falk or flake? There's no A or E. There's only O and U left. You're funny. Found an N. Let me make that keyboard a little bit bigger. Alone. Nice. Nice one, Vibes. I'm gonna make this keyboard a little bit bigger. See how that looks. That looks better. A little bit easier to see. No reason why that can't work. Adieu. Adieu. Auf Wiedersehen. Sayonara. Ciao. Adieu and Coco. Alright, let's see what we can come up with. We got adieu. Just the E. Let's go with let's do fizzy. Nothing on fizzy. All we got's an E. What are we gonna do with the E? Oh man, elope. I don't know that we've ever had elope as a guest in here. Poems is an awesome word. Oh man. All right, so we got the P E something O S. Pagos? Peros? Not Peros. There's no way it's Pecos. No. Pepsi. Pepos. Pesos. 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 I know what pesos are. $27 out of 279. Yes. Pesos is a currency. Oh, TikTok, come on. Crazy and blind. Crazy and blind to start. Crazy and blind to start. Let's see if we can knock that 29 seconds off. 29 seconds. Get off my board. Crazy, blind, and quote. Crazy, blind. Alright, so we got nothing. There's a Z in the word though, you're right. We did find the Z. Alright, we got the U, the O, a Z, and an N, and as far as vowels go, we got the U, the O, and the E. It's got to be a Z-E word, right? Snow. I was thinking snows, but let's see if this works first. Snows does not work. Whoa. You think it's a ZZ word? No, because the O has to go there. I mean, not there, but... Word off is hard today. I thought this was going to be easy. We're in easy mode. Give me another filler. Sometimes puts that O right there in the second spot. Boner? That's not a word. Alright. O-N-Z. Oh, okay. Gonzo or Bonzo? Bonzo? Try Gonzo? Gonzo. I forgot putting that O on the back end of that. These are crazy hard. Crazy, stupid, hard. Equal to start? Not a bad word. Prize. Equal, teach, and prize. Ooh, got the U. Let's go with prize, see what happens. Alright, we got an R and a U. The R and the U. Where are we gonna put that? The R and the U. Drunk. D-R-U-N-K. N-K. Nice word. 43 seconds. It's okay. We're on a streak of 21 though. Streak of 21, we're gonna beat the streak of 36. Played 299 games with a 91% win ratio. So I guess the 27 that we failed would be 8% because that's, or 9% because that's how math works. That works. Played this game for 5 hours just in live. I can do math about this many times. After that, I gotta take off my socks. Where are we at? Ado and power. Rolling with ado and power. Ado and power. Grind is great. Ado, power, and grind. Let's see. Yeah, I did not take calculus. I did trigonometry in summer school, and then I took physics, and I failed physics, so I stopped. All right, we got an N, a D, and an E. I thought at one point that because at the time I had a lot of time on my hands, I was doing absolutely nothing for 23 hours of the day, and I was stuck in one spot. I was not in jail. But I thought that it would be a good idea to go and get Calculus for Dummies and see if I could teach myself how to do calculus with Calculus for Dummies. And that was the dumbest thing. I don't know what I was thinking. Needy and Benz. Needy and Benz. Alright, let's see. Why did I think we were done with this game? I thought we were done with this game. The whole time I'm just sitting here talking. Alright, so we got two E's. E here and E here. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of math involved in chemical engineering. The end will have to go here, which puts the D here. Dense. Dense for the win. See, I can do process of elimination. Yeah. It takes a special person to do chemical engineering. You know, they say that if you're good at English, you're not good at math. And I don't know because I'm not good at either one of them. But that's interesting. So you said forget all the math stuff. I'm just gonna stick with English. Do you like the writing portion of English or the reading aspect of it? Do you like to read a lot of books or do you like to write a lot of papers? When my wife was going through her program, it always amazed me at how quickly she could take a prompt from the professor and come up with like a 10 or 12 page paper. And it would take me the same amount of time to come up with 3 paragraphs. But she is a phenomenal writer. I get stuck on the elaborating portion of it. I can write like straight facts, but the elaborating is always where I always had a hard time. Or like expounding upon the idea. I have struggled with expounding upon the idea as well. We got vague to start. All you got's a you. That's awesome. Do you like writing like research style papers or like the fiction or like making up a story?
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I did not do well at those. I took some courses when I was in the Navy, and one of them. Good job, Vibes. Just to get my credits out of the way, and so I took an English class, and I had saved one of my papers that I wrote because I thought that it was good, and so I had showed it to my wife whenever we had started dating after I got out of the military. So I was like 23, 24 when we started dating, and she read it and she goes, "Oh, that's cute. Were you in like in 8th grade when you wrote that?" It's like, no, it was like 3 years ago. whenever I started working, I had a project manager type position, and so I used to call her on the regular and ask her to help me fix my emails to make sure that they were grammatically correct because I didn't want to look like an idiot.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out.
The English and the math mix is is interesting. Athena, do you like history as well, or is it just English and math? Because I know a lot of people who like English, they like math, and those who like English and math, they don't like history. I got you vibes. I see it. So we got the I, A, and S. All right, we got an A and a T in the middle. Oh, that's awesome. Nanny, are you just getting your bachelor's? Or are you on your master's level? Or are you trying to get your PhD? That was a close one. 31 seconds. We got 29 down here that we got to kick off. We got it in 3 though. Let's do it. I'm waiting on you. I've been ready to do it the whole time. I'm just waiting on you to get locked in. The vocal to start. Vocal and zebra. Vocal and zebra. Vocal, zebra, and quirk. Ah, come on, press the enter. Alright, we found a V. L at the end. Somebody's about to say level. Yeah, I had to do mine before I jumped on live. I had all my laundry washed. I just had them clean in the basket. Oh man, I just knew it was level. But they've been sitting clean in the basket for too long. Oh, I got clothes in the washer I gotta move over. Thanks for reminding me. Devil? Devil for the win? Sometimes they just come to me. joist, ounce, joist, ounce, and what? Joist, ounce, and plank. Alright, let's see if we can get an O and a U. That would be joist, ounce, and bonus, and plank. No O's. Alright, we got a P and an L and an S. A P, a L, and a S. Spell. Everybody going for that double L. What are we gonna do here? Peels? It does not start with a P. I caught it. I was paying attention. Where's my noisemaker? Where's my noisemaker? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Catalina's back. I don't know why. That was the wrong screen. Kazoo. Ounce, kazoo, and abide. Ooh. Alright, so we got a U, an O, and an R. T-U-T-O-R. The T-U is in the right spot. It's got to be an R here and an O here. Turbo. Athena with the turbo. That was 28 seconds. We get to knock the 29 off. About time. Goodbye, 29. I happen to like bluegrass, but if you guys want me to change it, I don't know why it's on this channel. It's supposed to be like royalty free, like lo-fi music. Adieu, outer, and pound. It is an interesting choice of music. Yes, we did hear the Barney song earlier. Let's see what this one is. Okay, I do outer, pound, and clips. I do outer, pound, and clips. I'll learn how to spell ADIEU. 5 seconds wasted just to get a U. Alright, we got a U and an N. Alright, starts with a T. Trunk for the win. 46 seconds. Doesn't knock anything off. But that is okay because we are jamming out and we are having fun. Tails, sweet, and pivot. Tails, sweet, and pivot. Nice words. Tails. Ooh. T and an A. And an E. Well, I can't pivot now. I already started. What? You're blaming me for can't spell. E-A-R. So it ends in a T. H-E-A-R-T. Got it. Got it. 33 seconds. It took me too long. I was trying to help. Positive promoter. What? I'm on your live? How am I on your live? I'm on my live. I am so confused. Why would heart filter on TikTok? Positive promoter, how am I on your live? Positive promoter has it. Oh Lord, why are you doing that, man? Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Well, I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. He is one of my favorite people on TikTok. If you haven't watched his streams, I highly recommend you watch his streams. Alright, let's show them how we play this game. That's really what he wanted to do. He wants to see us play this game so that way he can learn how to do it. I agree, we definitely have the better version. So let's go cough and there and awake. I got a C. T-H-E-I-R. Alright, we got a C and E. Where are we putting that R? Cream, R-E-A-M. Oh, so close. C-R-E-E-K. Creek. Athena for the win. Athena with the win. It was less than 28? Ah, what was it? Alright, we'll say it was 21. We'll say it was 21. Catalina said 22. Sorry, I'm worried about being in Positive Promoters Live. It's freaking me out. I've been watching his lives for like a push-up break. I don't want to do a push-up break. I can't even put it on the camera. No, I'm not gonna do a push-up break. I don't want to show him up. We'll consider 22. I am lazy. That's exactly what it is. I took a shower and everything. I'm all clean. I don't want to get all hot and sweaty again. Waist. Elite. What's up, Tara? Waist, Elite, and Gizmo. Alright, we got an A, an S, and an E. Oh, I can't watch his live because I'm on live. I was trying to pull it up so I can see what he's doing. Spare. 53 seconds. Sorry, I wasted time. That was on me. What are you doing, Tara? What is going on? I am slacking. That's exactly what it is. I pulled him up.
That you're live now. I was like, okay, well, since I'm live and I can share it, I'm going to.
Alright. It's too hot to work out in the shop. Sorry, I'm back. I'm paying attention. Alright, we got Slack, Space, Snake, Phase, Quote, Daisy. We got an E. A-Z-E-D. I am sorry. I apologize. I'm focused. D-I-C-E-D. Diced. There's no C. Lined. L-I-N-E-D. Lined for the win. That was awesome. Lined for the win. Oh, come on, man. What was that time? 36 seconds? Alright, we got Might, Favor, and Ghoul. Might. It's got an M in the word. Let's do Pulse. What's up with this? Got an M and an E in the word. Enema. E-N-E-M-A. Enema. What the heck are we doing with that? Anime, A-N-I-M-E. That was a solid guess, but there was no I. I just realized that. We used it up there. Amend. It doesn't start with an A. So where does that leave us? Leaves us anywhere and everywhere. All right. Ramen? Ooh, mint is a good one. There's no T, so it can't be mint. Ah, ramen is not in the word list. I think you're named. Ooh, that's solid. Solid. Athena, that's solid. What are we doing here? $1:48. Fastest time today is 6 seconds. We got 10 minutes left on this live. Let's knock off that 22. We got to get it under 22 because we cannot end a live with it being above 20. We're going to knock it off right now. Adieu. Adieu for one, porch for two. Adieu for one, porch for two. Sound. All right. Let's see. Adieu. There's a D in the word. Ah, I was hoping that was going to be it. We got an O and a D. An O and a D. Dolly? Dolly, 22 seconds. Dang, so close. 22 seconds on Dolly. That's so frustrating. That was a good run, though. Great words. All right. We got it right here. This is the creepy time. We're gonna focus, we're gonna lock in, we're gonna be so focused. It does. You're right. So we got dream and a do. We gotta knock off this 22 seconds. Lock in. Give me 3 more words. A-U-R-E-I. Did I add that word yet? Or it's already in there? Adieu. A-U. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Give me 3 more words. Sound, dream, adieu. One more word. All right, we got an R and an E. All right, we got an I, an R, and an E. R, an I, and an E. Laugh is a good starting word too. R-I-S-E-R. Alright. F-I-N-E-R. Ugh. Alright, so you got giver, you got viper, you got tiger. Giver, viper, tiger. Cider. And liver. Too many. Alright, we need a really good filler word. Covet. C-O-V-E-T. Okay. Alright, it's none of those. Wiper. Piper. How rude. How rude. Shameful. Shameful. I did too. Golly. Alright. Knocking the 22 seconds off right now. I need everybody to lock in. Focus. Pay attention. What's up, buddy? How are you doing today? Did you recover? Did your liver recover from yesterday? Adieu, Scout Froth. Adieu, Scout Froth. Crony. I'm glad to hear that you are recovered. I don't know that I would be recovered. Not yet, anyway. Adieu. Is that the only A word that we have? Oh, man. Yeah. For sure. Get all that out of your system now. Let's see if we can find some more letters. Alright, got a C, an O, and an A. Starts with a C, an O, and an A. Coast. Great word. O-A-S-T. Ah, I thought that was going to be it. C, A. Oops, that's A. Chaos. C-H-A-O-S. Nice. 46 seconds. That is not what we want to do. We need to cut that time by a third. We gotta get that 22 seconds off of here. Adieu and viral, great starting words. We see a couple with a O, cloth, and pouch. Great. All right, we're gonna get it this time. Let me move that. Adieu. All right, we got an I and an E. All right, there's a V in it. I and E. There's a V in the word. Probably right here. R. There's no R. V-E-T. And there goes our 22 seconds. Come on. Rivet would have been a great guess. Hives. Given. No G. Could be a plural. Hey, thanks for the Go Popular Unhinged Games. Thank you so much. And the Heart Me. I just saw that. I was focused. I was locked in. All right. That was not what we wanted. A minute 13. Let's try that again. We had really good starting words. Adieu. Adieu, least. Getting some E and A words. We'll see some I, some O, and some U words. Mix up those consonants. Horns. Okay. Worth. Let's get a turns. Perfect. And let me get one more I word. Let me get one more I word. We got an A, an E, and a U. What the heck are we doing with that? M-A-U-V-E. V-A-L-U-E. Did we get it? 23 seconds. So close. That was stressful. Do that again. Exact same thing. Let's get the... Alright, we got the vowels. We got swirl. Got the E's. Give me some O's and some U's. And an I. Nymph is crazy. Okay. Give me some O's, U's, and okay, give me some I's. We have swirl and we have adieu. Give me an I, but it moves. Move places from the middle. Birth. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Adieu. Alright, the I moves. B-I-R-T-H. Alright, we got a B and an I. B-I... Bills. Somebody said that earlier. Oh, they said Billy. 27 seconds. We're getting closer. We're figuring this out. I think we're figuring out how to play this game, what our strategy should be. Alright, do it again. Do it again. We're going to knock this 22 seconds off, and then I gotta go. Adieu. Adieu, tilts. Adieu, tilts. Mulch. Okay. Give me some O's. Elite is a good one. Give me some O's. Bonds. Broth. Why would they do that to broth? Kazoo. That's a lot of O's. Alright. Press enter. Alright, starts with the A, D, I, E, U. That's awesome. A, U, D, I. What is that? A, U, D, I. Audio. Dang it. My brain is not thinking. Alright, one more. One more. Last chance. Let's make it happen. We certainly could have had that one for sure. 100%. 110% we could have had that. What's up, Charles? Audio. Little Loco. We're gonna start with audio. Audio and adieu. Alright, so we have our two A words. Pious. We're trying to focus, man. We're trying to get locked in so we can get this 22 seconds off the clock. Pious boost. Okay, give me some E words. Some E and some okay, we got two I words. Alright, perfect. I wanted to start with audio. Alright, we got an E in there. Alright, something TS. Something with a T and an S. I don't know what to do with this. This is not going to be the last one. Poets. Dang it. Alright, that is not going to be the last one. There's no way. Not going off on a minute 10. Not doing that. That's not happening. Alright, we got adieu. Loyal. I know, that's what I'm saying. Entry, adieu, loyal, entry. Alright, we got some Y words. We got some E words. Give me some I's and some U words. And another O word. So you got adieu and audio. So we can do adieu. We can do adieu and adieu and loyal, and that'll take care of all the vowels because A, E, I, O, U, and Y. All right. Give me one more O word. One more O word. Howdy. Great. Alright. A-D-I-U. Loyal. Alright, so we got an E and a U. U does not go there. We found an S. Oh, I was about to say that was it. G-E-N-U-S. Menus. Sorry, guys. Should we do one more? Should we do one more? Alright, Athena says one more. Vibe says one more. Tara says one more. Alright, we got mouth. Mouth and pants. I know we gotta knock the 22 off, but I also have to get my beauty rest. I mean, you've been looking at me for how long? You've been looking at me for 2 hours and 48 minutes. I have to get my beauty sleep. Let's not spam the chat. I know what you've got. All right. We got mouth. We got Posey. Yo, what's up, Andy? We got mouth, Posey. Kenya's not gonna work. Jenga is also not gonna work. Those are names. Amaze. Mouth, Posey, and Amaze is what we got. And elect. Mouth, elect, Posey, and Amaze. Alright, let's see. Got a U. Just a U. That's all we got. I don't know any words with a U and an I. Other than... There's no I. It's only a U. Come on, this was a stupid hard word. Alright, we're gonna get one more. That other guy messed me up. There's no O, no A, no E, or no I. Skull, S-K-U-L-L. Athena, where were you 40 seconds ago? You should have known it was going to be a double L. I can't know everything for you. Alright, we got a do. We got pouty. We got pawns. Give me something that moves the O. Lunch, ado, pouty, pawns, lunch. Give me some E words and some I words. Some E words and some I words. Alright, let's see. Nothing on a do. Stock! Ha! Clip it. Somebody clip that. Where's the clipper? Clip it. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. I cannot believe it was stock. And 5 seconds. I'm sorry, buddy. He is gonna be so mad. That's nuts. And 5 seconds. Oops. 5's with me. Zero. Why is it? Oh, my number key was off. Alright. 0, 0, 5. I'm gonna write stock next to it just so that way he knows. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to him. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Somebody apologize to Joe for me. You want me to write stock next to it? Ah, that's so brutal. That's gonna put the permanent reminder in his head that he missed out. So Tara, there's a guy named Joe that's been coming, and his word every single time is stock, and he tries to get it first, so that way. Okay, so Tara, just so you know, these here are the session times. So every session we have the fastest time, and then these up here are the fastest times that we've had of all time. And Vibes suggested a word that I put in first, and we got it in 0 seconds. And so Vibes, this is like a Hall of Fame thing. So if you get it in the first guess, your name goes up next to your time. And so Joe's been suggesting stock for almost 2 weeks now, and he's gonna be upset. Yeah, with 0 seconds. That's because I'm a fast typer. It's because I'm such a fast on the keys that we got it in 0 seconds. So this is a tag team between me and Vibes. But yeah, I cannot put stock next to the 5 seconds. That's just gonna be like digging a knife into Joe, and I'm not gonna do that. We knocked our 22 seconds off. Anyway, all right, I've got to go. I've got places to be. My bed is calling my name. Thank you guys for hanging out and playing. We'll be back tomorrow, probably tomorrow evening. I don't know, probably 55 to 60, the last time I checked. But anyway, you guys have a great night, and we will talk soon.